Live. Good morning. Yeah, it's going to be a brief one this morning. Um, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Morning. Yeah. It's going to be very brief one this morning. I'm not home, so just do it briefly. But regardless, I've said there is no more 0 days. Anyway, even I day road, I go come live, put on for sky. So I don't want to have an excuse of why I will not do my 7 a.m. pre-London. I'll do regardless. No matter where I am, right? I don't have to have the lightings and the backgrounds to have my videos. I do it wherever I am. Do you get? So it's only I don't know. It's only if I don't think it's going to stop the YouTube from doing it. So can you see my screen? Can you hear me? Let's go. Let's quickly do our analysis. If you can hear me, just type on chat as you're entering. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe. Let's hit 100. We're hitting 100 subscribers this month, and we're getting close. I think we are close to 90 already. We just need 10 more to hit 100. I was shocked when I saw it. I was I was shocked when I saw 86. So like oh, I like my son now. All right, journey to 1 million subscribers by God's grace. Journey to 1 million subscribers. All right. Okay, quickly. Let's go to our charts. I'm starting with Euro USD. Euro USD. Let's quickly do our weekly range profile. So for weekly range profile, what I do is that I first mark out my Monday range. Okay. For weekly range profile, I mark my Monday range, Monday high and Monday, right? So what I'll do is I mark from Monday to Friday. This is very important. This is not a strategy, like I always say. This is not a strategy. This is the market concepts. This is not a strategy. This is an edge. Okay. Weekly range profile. It tells you how the week is gonna project itself. So Monday to Friday, then what do? You mark out. You first start with Monday, Monday's high and Monday's low. Let me go to daily time frame so it will be easier for me. Okay. This is Monday, right? So I mark out Monday's high. Do you notice what happened here? Do you notice that what happened on on Wednesday? It was simply what a break and retest. You can see price came the CIT on Tuesday was Monday's high that was used. Do you see how this thing is confluencing now? If you see what I saw, typing I see it. The key level that was used as a confluence of CIT was Monday's high. Did you see that? This is why seeing wiser traders, we are going to be. This is not capping. This is not mouth. So while I'm studying all these things, I got to a point I was almost like, am I not just gathering of knowledge? So the Holy Spirit said, no, you are not. That you are, in fact, you are seeing what people are not seeing. So when we are having all these conflicts together, confluence. See, when you say less is more, it's not applicable to confluence. Take notes. Less is more is not applicable to confluence. I'm sure you've not heard this before. Less is more is not applicable to confluence. I repeat, less is more is not applicable to confluence. For confluence, more is more. More is more applies to confluence. So the more you have, for example, now if you have two confluences, you want to buy, you saw price respect this and respect this for a buy. And me, I want to buy, I saw confluence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saying the same thing for a buy. Who is more, who should have more confidence? Is it less is more or more is more? Let's conclude on this philosophy because this is my philosophy. I don't want us to conclude on it. I want us to debate on it now. You have two confluence. I have five confluences. Who has more confidence? Is it the more confluence or the less confluence? So this is what the answer I got when I was asking the question of am I not doing too much? Like, am I not? So because what I observe is that, can you hear me? The more confluence you have, exactly. So this is what happened. So because for me personally, I am not, when I see new concepts, normally I'm kind of person that loves doing research. So it's my normal tendency to love doing research, and I ensure that when I'm getting a new knowledge, it's not conflicting my previous knowledge. That's where you have a catch. And ensure that when you are getting or when you find something new and you're studying, it's not conflicting with the previous knowledge you already have. So there is no conflict of edge. You ensure that they are aligning. If they align it together, you are good. You'll be more confident. But when what you are learning now is conflicting with what you have before, that's where the problem is. But I've seen so far that everything I've learned, from the Asian range to the bank levels to the CRT to the liquidity to the IRL, they are all aligned, like in a match. So I'll be seeing what an SMC is not seeing. I'll be seeing what a price action is not seeing. You get, because my confluences are aligning. They are saying the same thing. See the chart now. See what I have here. A trader who does not use CIT won't who does not use Monday high and low won't know that his CIT is also his Monday high and low. So Monday high here is my confluence for my CIT. This is Tuesday CIT, right? Tuesday CIT, also. Tuesday CIT. Now, see what I mean by confluence. Tuesday candle closed bullish, impulse candle, right? It retraced to the 50%. For a CIT trader, this is your location. But because I also understand Monday high and low, my CIT is also sitting on my Monday high, double confluence. So I love taking down notes. So let me write it out there. This is what I call journaling. When you back test, now no mentor taught me this. I am experiencing. In fact, it's just now I'm seeing it now in front of you guys, right? I'm just seeing it now in front of you guys. How that our Monday high, the level of Monday high is the same key level that price retraced to at the 50% of our CIT. So the same level of CIT is the same level for Monday high. Why should I not buy? The same level for Monday high is that same place price came for CIT of 50% confluence. So let me write that as a note. I can say double confluence, double location confluence, double location in brackets, key level confluence, retrace retracing to 0.5 for continuation. Just a note that that will be okay for you. Journaling is not something rigid. That's something that is going to make you understand what you saw and what is most likely to happen again. Simple. That's my note. Then for the second note is what Monday high. Simple. Double location confluence, Tuesday CIT, Wednesday during 0.5 for continuation, Monday high. Is this clear? Less is more is not applicable with confluence. More is applicable with confluence. If that is clear, type in clear. I'm sending that to the group. Clear, 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 clear. If I just said now is very clear, type in clear, clear, clear on the chat box. I need to see a response, please. If I said it's clear, type in clear. How that in that our analysis, Tuesday and once again our CIT and CRT masterclass series, okay, is we have a special series for CIT and CRT. All right. Please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. We want to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the month, right? And you're going to 1 million subscribers. Glory to God. Glory to God. Glory to God. Glory to God. Don't despise to beginnings. Clear, clear, clear. Thank you. And please share this link to your friends, right? So masterclass series on CRT and CIT. I didn't do yesterday because of I had one or two things to do, but I'm committing every Thursday. I'll make it now that I am freer. I can make it 2 times every week to do masterclass series on CIT and CRT. I'm back to back content. I not grief for anybody. Like back to back content. To back content. So I'll try my best possible to be consistent with CRT and CIT masterclass series. Then and I said from next month it's going to be monetized. Why? I have learned from financial literacy that when you have a skill and you have a skill, it is wisdom to monetize what you have as a skill. Financial discipline, financial literacy rather. So if you have a skill, the next thing is how can you create a product and a service from that skill? Okay. Of course, there will be freemium and there will be premium. So freemium is I would still give free value, but it's not going to be all free. I should monetize some of my products and services. It is financial wisdom. So from next month, our Thursday series of CRT and CIT monetized. It's going to be very token. Just is it $5? I tagged that. I think it's $5. I'll check again. So from next month, we'll be monetizing our products and services. There's going to be a free version. So if you cannot afford the paid one, it's no problem. Just keep on coming for the free. When you, of course, what you get from the free, definitely, and this is why I tell my guys, my free products or services is still valuable with my paid. Just that you won't get my attention, all my attention in the free, but it's the same value I push in the free and the paid. So I'm very sure that you make money from the free. When you make money from the free, come and pay me for the paid. No wahala. But the paid is going to be paid. I think it's $5 or $10. I'll check again. From August, monetizing masterclass series. Also, we're going to monetize what again? I don't think we're monetizing. I'll check my lists. All right. So it's also an advice to you. If you have a skill, if you have a skill, monetize your skill. I beg. I just go beg you. You need to create cash flow systems. This is financial wisdom, sincerely. And Wiser Pips Institute is going to be a citadel of financial market and literacy. We are not only teaching you financial market here. Our goal is to also teach financial literacy, how to make, manage, and multiply money. Right. So we are going to be known for an institute that does not only teach An average forex academy teaches you forex, right? Crypto, forex, but we are going to go beyond teaching the forex market to teaching you financial literacy. We're going to have experts coming to teach us. My mentor is the financial coach, so you're having my mentor, having other experts of financial or finances to come and teach us how to manage our money, how to multiply our money. As a trader, you make crazy money, but I've seen traders that they are once rich and they're now broke because they did not create systems, right? How can you invest in real estate? How can you invest in other markets as vehicles for multiplying your wealth? That's by the way. Back to the markets. Okay. So our buyers now for today, since for the week rather, the week is already bullish, right? The idea is that anything that happens after Monday's high determines what the week will do. I repeat, anything that happens after Monday's high determines what the week will do. So if after Monday's high we have a sweep at Tuesday or Wednesday, we're going to have a reversal to take out Monday low. But if at Monday high we closed, this is a massive impulsive close, then it's most likely we are going to be bullish for the week, right? Other days might just be slow, but look at how it broke out and continued. So today now might have a continuation for a buy, but we ensure that we don't want to see this guy. So let's look at what we are looking for today. Um, so for every single day, we use our previous day candle high low close, right? I repeat, every single day, look at the previous day candle. This is Friday, right? How did Thursday close? Thursday closed bearish. We have our high, our low, and our close. So it looks as if we have had the accumulation and manipulation already. My screen is not displaying. Hold on. You can't see your screen. Okay, I think it's network. Let me reshare. Are you seeing my screen now? I think I need to plug my charger. Not network. I was showing it. What was not the issue? Is it showing now? Okay. Let me get my charger. Just a second. Okay, yeah, we're together. Can we are we good? Are we good? Are we good, guys? Okay. If you're good, just give me good. Okay. Let me check also here. If you're good, give me good sign you're good. So I was saying that it's looking as if you already have accumulation manipulation already. If you look at what we have here, these are previous day close, right? Previous day close is this guy. Daily close is here. Okay. Daily low is here as my liquidity. Daily low is here as my liquidity. And so if that is the case, our target will be daily high. But sometimes we won't take out daily low to come and take out daily high. You're going to check lower time frame if there'll be an internal liquidity. I'll repeat. Are we good? Yes, good. Now, it's not I've seen this happen over time that there this this price action won't take out what daily low, but we come to take high. What will that happen? Inside this range here, there will be internal range liquidity that is responsible. So let's see now. It's looking as if this guy is going to be bullish already because when price opened, you can see open manipulation and what distribution. So it's as if you're already distributing. Can you see it? From daily, that's created the low of the day. But let's confirm. Let's go to 15 minutes and let's on our Asian range. Can you see now? Oh, perfect. Can you see the liquidity? We missed this move. We missed this move. Can you see that that's swept this guy? That is the sweep. And that's what happened. That's what happened around the 1 a.m. Where's 1 a.m.? Yes. I was expecting that to happen, but I slept off. Can you see? This is 1 a.m. Nearest liquidity is this guy, right? It swept. Our entry will have been here from 5. We'll have been buying from 5. We'll have been buying from 5, but it's fine. We have missed that. So we wait for you to what? Come back. This is the shift in market structure. Okay, so I'm waiting for you to come back and we continue buying. So we missed this Asian model. The Asian model says that by 1 a.m., what do we do? Mark the nearest liquidity, which is this guy, and what the nearest for the top is here. So can you see now? Answer this question now. Between this low and this daily low, which one is nearer? That's why I said price might not take out the low before you come and take out the high. This particular um, low, let me label it. This is A and this is B. In A and B, which one is nearer? Which is the nearest liquidity? A or B? A or B, which is the nearest liquidity? Because the rule says that the nearest liquidity is what you are expected to sweep if you want to buy or sell. A or B, which is the nearest liquidity sweep? A or B, which is nearer? Which is nearer, A or B? A or B, which is nearer? Ah, Femi cut the bio. Shit. Who's answering me? A or B? I didn't say internal or anything. I said A or B. I label it. This is A. This is B. Which of these two is the nearest liquidity? Because they are both liquidity. This is liquidity representing the previous day low. This is previous day low as liquidity. Okay, previous day low as liquidity. Why this is swing low? This is normal swing low as liquidity. Swing low. So which is the nearest liquidity? Is this A or this B? That I'm asking. So when the ones that A is being swept on 15 minutes, your confirmation. That's all. Look at it. Can you see? On 1 minute, can you see? Can you see this? Can you see that sniper entry at 543? This is your inducement or liquidity, and price came into back into that origin, and that's where the buy. Can you see the buy? So for me, when I'm studying, I like asking myself, when I see a massive buy, I retrace back to the origin. Why did this buy happen? So my reason for, because of this. So this is the technical reason for why this massive buy happened since 5 o'clock. I repeat, this is simple way to backtest. Go to the chart, look for a massive buy or sell that happened, trace that sell or buy to the origin, and observe what price. That's how to backtest and get winning pattern. That pattern will happen for there most likely will happen over and over again. So my reason technically for why that buy happened was because at 1 a.m. there was a nearer liquidity sweep. When it swept the low, you saw a shift and came back to the origin of it and bought. If it's clear, type in clear. So this 1 a.m. model is standard. Can you see? As at 1 a.m., we look for the what nearest liquidity sweep, which was this one here. What do you wait for? Wait for a sweep and then what? A shift, a displacement. After it swept, it displayed what? Structural shifts. Can you see lower high, lower low, higher high? After that, it has to retrace back, right? And happiness hunting usually love using origin. So origin traders or use your what? Order block. The same thing. If you're on 3 minutes, your red candle, or look at this week here. I always say that a week on a higher time frame is what? Huh? A week on a higher time frame is what? Look at this week on 3 minutes. That week on 3 minutes, on 1 minute, it gave us that red candles. Can you see? Can you see this red candle? Perfect. So this was a three. This was a you can call this your 1 minute order block because this order block was a week on 3 minutes. It was a week on 3 minutes. So when you see a week on higher time frame, mark that week, come down to lower time frame, you see order block. Exactly. I've said this thing 100 times and it's happening. So see, when you see something happening in markets, it is constant. This is why I love technicals. It is, you can repeat this thing. Just wait for it to happen again. No be fight. If it's not clear, it is not there. See, you only need one trade to have a good week. You only need one good trade a day. You are done for the week. One good trade in a week, you are done for the month. One good trade in a month, you are done for the quarter. One good trade in a quarter, you are done for the year. One good trade in a year, you are done for 2 years. That's where I'm seeing myself now. So if, for example, if I do on a single day, if I do 1 to 3, for example, I've just done 3% of my account. If I'm trading for an investor, 3% every week is crazy. In fact, they even want 5% in a month. So if I've done 3% on a single day, I can as well close shop for the week because I've done 1 to 3. That's 3%. Unless if I use half of 1% on that day. Do you get now? So if you are thinking in percentage, you see that one good trade on a single day, you can be done for the week. But agreed to trade again and now lose what, or because you have small accounts, so you're looking at the figure of what you're making. That's why I love ProFx because ProFx gives you that discipline to think in percentages, right? But some people don't like ProFx, but me, I love it. It's a means to an end for me. So I have a personal account and I have a prop account, advisably. Entering into the month of August, everybody must have two accounts: personal account and prop account. Everybody on my calls. As bad as bad, thank God we now have $1 for good funded. So there's no excuse of I don't have money to buy ProFm. You can buy the $1 of good funded and you have a 1K account, right? This is a business. If you're a business person, you need capital to start your business. For your personal account, you just need minimum $30. or you can even do $10 with 10 trade. So I have 10 trade link. I have Investlo link. I can share anyone I like now. So I'm not um I'm not strict to use any broker again. So 10 trade will give you $10 minimum to start trading, while Investlo gives you minimum $30 to trade. So personal account, you need minimum $10. There's no excuse that you don't have $10. You go and borrow it because you are a trader. You need capital to do your business. Okay, pass account of prop too. If you don't have money for a prop, if you believe that you have a skill, reach out to people that have you have skill, Abi. Tell someone to buy a account of a prop, and you manage it. If it's sure for you, and if you blow the account, all the best. But I learned that my experience. If you are telling someone to buy an account of prop, you both will split the bill, so that when the account go, nobody will sort them out. You understand? I've learned that from hard experience. Right? Because I have to now settle the prop account myself, and it does not make sense. So if you are doing a prop account, the best is split the bill to buy the prop. But if you're buying it alone, let there be a rule that if I make so and so draw down or more, I go hands up. Oh. If not, now you go buy the prop again. Do you understand now? So from August, also, please everybody account for personal account for prop minimum $10 at least. Like this guy said, it's not about your capital. Oh. Capital is not an excuse. Oh. All right, capital is not an excuse. I love this. I love this trade. I was asleep when this happened, so I can't even say I took this trade. But it's a very nice one that I'm looking forward to next time. How many pips? Can you see one pip? So this kind of trade now, I will reflect on it. I will see myself again taking this setup. I can catch one pip. It's a confidence for me. I know say one day I go catch one pip stop loss. I go catch one to 50. You sure die. We have how many? We have 5 trading days in a week. We have 5 times 4, 20 trading days in a month, and we have in a year 20 times 12. We have 240 trading days in a year. I go catch them 5 days in a week. 5 times 4 is 20. 20 days in a month. 20 times 12 is 240. We have 240 trading days in a year. Abba now. Do you understand? We have 240 trading days in a year. You go catch them now. So what I'll do now is that I'll save this and take notes. And my notes will be that where's my targets, guys? Where's my targets? My target will be what's the high. Because when I have, let me on my Asian range first. I'm going to target the closest high back to 15 minutes. Where's my next liquidity? Maybe it's this guy. Look at it now. This is my low. This is my high. So that will be my target. And that's where price is now racing from. Guys, the market is not random. Liquidity is what market draws towards. Okay? Liquidity is money. Market seeks liquidity. Yeah. So if market has taken liquidity here, it is drawing towards the next liquidity to take. So that's where your target profits. No greed. And this is 1 to what? 1 to 12 already. 1 to 12, 1 to 13. So market swept liquidity to draw on to the, so it's liquidity to liquidity, transferring money from liquidity to liquidity. Is that clear? So we call that liquidity transfer. All right. That's something you have learned now. Liquidity what? Someone typed in chat box. Liquidity transfer. Type as you prepare for the next move. Liquidity transfer. After a sweep of liquidity, price is targeting the next liquidity. Type on the chat box, everybody. Liquidity transfer. Transferring price from liquidity to liquidity. Liquidity transfer. Liquidity transfer. Let's type that. So I'm going to write a note on that now so I can have it journaled. This was simply a liquidity transfer. Our two checklists for this model is what? Who can tell me our two checklists for Asian range model? The two checklists we want to see. Who can tell me? Who can guess? Liquidity grab and what? Market structure shifts. That's all. This is your checklist for this kind of model, the Asian model. I've sent this to the group several times. Your two checklists, because for every model you are using, you must have your checklist of what you want to see. Check. Right. Good. Now, next thing you write again, write two checklists. Two checklists. One, liquidity grab. Two, market structure shift. For this Asian model, okay, your checklist is the grab of liquidity or the sweep, then what? Market structure shift. Let's go. Liquidity grab. Okay, are we together? Yeah, that was a network glitch. So I've sent the link to the group. So it's on the chat box now too. So if you are not um this 100 days group, it's a 100 days trading transformation that okay. If you can see my screen, please signify it's back. Right, if you're not in the under this trading confirm challenge, please join. Why is this guy unstable now? Okay, yeah. So let's now currently, since I've seen this happen already, they are testing. This is 1 a.m. Okay. At 1 p.m. we can also repeat the same thing. 1 p.m. towards our vertical line. Then we look for the nearest liquidity at 1 p.m. for a continuation or a section. So we can also try that also at 1 p.m. Okay, now London has opened, right? So let's go back to our let's go back. Let's delete all this. London is open. Let's see what's of course from the time frame, we are already bullish because of this sweep that happened. We are already bullish, but let's see. Let's see where we can now take advantage of this. Okay, so this is 24. 24 is um Asian range variant one. Okay, it's not up to 30. All right, and since we have already seen a sweep here, we might not see a sweep of this low again. My own bias. that since there's already a sweep from the Asian perspective, there might not be a sweep here again. Okay, it might just be a what break of structure and continue to the high. That's my bias. I might be wrong, but that's what I'm just biasing. Because also we came below the previous day close, we came to break and retest, and you can see that we have gotten a retest, break and retest, and it's already in our what 50%. So I think there's already an opportunity to buy here. You can see. So I'm buying now. I'm buying already now. I'm going to have a very like call it longer stop loss. My stop loss will be a bit. Let me see what 1 hour is doing. If 1 hour see if 1 hour see RT confirms with it, I'm going to have a buy. This is 8 o'clock. Okay. Let's use CRT to confirm this. CRT, 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 CRT. How did 7 o'clock close? Bullish. Okay. How did 6 o'clock close? Bullish. All right. We already have our sweep here. Our sweep has started there. Okay. Our sweep has started there. We have taken out the liquidity here. All right. And this guy closed what? Although he didn't close with the body here. That's the challenge we have. He didn't close with the body here. It's a wick that closed back inside. So for me to have this valid, I need to know that I want to be ensured that price will break out of this. That's a conservative buy. Do you understand now? So for a conservative buy, I want price to break out of this. But if I want to do aggressive buy, I'll buy inside the range. There are two things to do. It's not hard. You either buy inside the range or wait for a breakout of the range. I repeat, you either choose to risk to buy inside the range or you want price to break out of the range. Okay, we are inside the range of this 1 hour candlestick, and inside this range we have premium and discounts. So you either choose to buy inside the range or wait for price to break out of the range. Let's see if this gives us a good discount location. Okay, I think this is a good one. Good. I'm buying USD. EU buy is set. I'm going to use my account pro account and just do a little buy. I'm going to do a little my stop loss is going to be a bit because of this is a very risky buy. Okay, it's a risky buy, so I won't risk all that much. It's a risky buy, I won't risk all that much. It's better for price to break out of your range, or at best you are buying at the discount of a range. I repeat, it's best for price to break out of a range to look for buy opportunities. At best, if you are in a range, you are buying at the discount zone. Once again, best for price to break out of a range to buy or sell. At best, if you are buying in a range, you are buying from a discount. If you are selling in a range, you are selling premium. So when you are drawing your range, candle range higher, candle range low, that's giving you a discount and premium zone, right? If you are not waiting for price to break out of that range, then you are ensuring that you are buying at a discounted price and taking your profit at anywhere closer in your premium. Don't wait for your TP to break out. Close some partials or close all positions when price gets to your premium at a location. If that is clear, type in clear. If that is clear, type in clear. Because these are the two scenarios we have. Clear. So we have our 1 hour candle range high and candle range low. Look at it. 7 o'clock. Let me take this again. Let me take this again. 7 o'clock for this is 7 o'clock candle, Abi. 7 o'clock candle has given us high and low. This high and low is a range. Every candlestick is a what? A range. Every candlestick is a range. Every candlestick is a range. And this guy is still inside the range. Yes or yes? This candlestick of 7 o'clock is candlestick high and candlestick low. Are we inside the range or not? Are we inside the range or outside the range? Question. I need answers. Are we inside the candle range high and low or outside the candle range high and low? Yeah, inside. And if I inside the range, if you want to buy, the best place to buy is at the discounts. If price has entered the premium, it's risky to buy. The best place to buy is to look for other blocks, fair value gap, demand inside the range of a discount. And this is what we have here. So when we mark our range, we mark the high and the low, right? And we saw that in the discount zone, there was an order block that formed. This is very powerful now because I said in the higher time frame week, there is a what? LT order block. Is this a week? Yes, right? In this week, if I drop down to lower time frame, there will be an order block. This is a week, right? In this week, I drop down to 5 minutes or lower time frame. Look at, is this not an order block in that week? Let me take this off. So what happened is there is an order block on 5 minutes that is making this buy to currently happen. Can you say I'm reading price action? I is connecting now. So at the discount zone, there is an order block. This is only the best time to buy. When price drops into your order block, you can't buy when price has getting to your premium, or just wait for price to break out of this range. So the best place to buy is here, order block. Your stop loss should be what's outside the range, 7 pips. Okay? If you are confident, if you have mind in this buy, that's where your position should be. Okay? So or at best, just wait for price to break out of the range, then close. Okay? You're not sure of price continuing this direction. So this is the first best place to buy as aggressive. And we have it there. Voila. So let's see. I'm already in this aggressive buy already, and my stop is already here. So let's see how this is playing out. But the best one is to wait for a breakout, and what the test to continue. That's the best, right? Okay. So that's what we have for USD. Let's go to gold. Let's go to gold. Also, be checking how your 1 hour CRT is forming. So most likely we'll be seeing CRTs here, unless if a CIT rather. You might see CIT models for today because it's giving us impulsive vibes. Let's go to gold. XAU USD. Okay. See gold. I don't set my own already. I don't set my gold setup. So why did I do all this? Let me do it again. Why did I do all this? So I did a back test. I did a back test on what happened. Should I do this? Should I do this? Okay, let me do it. So I did a back test on what happened Tuesday to Wednesday, and I saw it was a very clean daily CRT, and I'm bearish for today too. Look at it. On Tuesday, what do we have? We have our high, daily candle range high, and daily candle range what's low. Can you see what happened on Wednesday was just CLT? So no matter what you are trading, gold, oil, US 30, Euro USD, it's the same thing. Now, for the risk selling, once price is sweeping your daily high on daily time frame, once you are observing that price was going above and price is now coming below, go to your lower time frame. So from here now, from this daily, I go to either 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Let's start with 30 minutes first. From your daily time frame, what do? You go to your 30 minutes or 15 minutes. Can you see what happened here? Does this look like a shift in market structure? Look at this. After the sweep, what do we have? We have a shift and we have inducement. Price coming back towards respect this other block. Mostly the week. But if you can mark the whole other block, it's fine. Look at it. And price what? Dropped. So just backtest more. Right? When you backtest more, things begins to open up. Price even did the same thing again. Price came at 10 o'clock. Our second entry, other block, price came back into it and still dropped because we already bearish biased, looking for where to sell, where to sell, where to sell, where to sell, and that was it. Now we are in today. Now this is today. What did I do? I marked out my 1 a.m. same model, okay, and I asked myself, where is the nearest liquidity? Where is the nearest liquidity? I marked out my what? 1 a.m. I have this high and this low. Okay, this is my liquidity for I, nearest I, and what nearest low. I wait for whichever one got sweep first. If I want to sell, what do I wait for? Sweep high to be swept into this other block to sell. That's why I drew this 30 minutes other block here. Okay, 30 minutes, not 3 minutes. That's why I have a stop loss now. All right, so I have my liquidity high and what low. Yes or yes? This is the nearest high, nearest low. So we have this one here. All right, we have this one here as the high and as the low. Okay, is this guy in this? Are you in the spec here? You talk to. Happy now. See, it's not about being right or wrong. Go. Anything that you see in your, if you can see it, put it like you're not trying to be right or I might be wrong. I said this before. I might be wrong. Yes. What about CLT on daily? What for which one, Mr. Philip? What about CLT on daily? Is it for Euro USD? Mr. Philip, what about CLT on daily? What are you talking about? So this is what we have for gold currently, and we're expecting because the buyers is already bearish because of how the previous day closed. All right. So if our seller wants to continue, it sweeps into this other block, and I wait for what the second confirmation. If it's buy, if it's buy, then we have this. It sweeps this guy, and I want it to come. I take profit here, and I sell again. So I'm doing a sell to buy, buy to sell. All right. So that's what I have here. All right. For gold. So what is your question again? So I just wait. Okay. 15 minutes on go. Let me turn on my Asian section. So look at it now. So we are currently at the discount. So we might see a buy to a sell because we are currently the low of the Asian range has been formed, which is this Asian low has been formed. Asian range has been formed. Yeah. Where's my Asian low? So in this case now, for a buy scenario, my nearest liquidity is where? This place. Yes or yes? For a buy scenario, if I'm expecting a buy on gold, what am I expecting? Expecting this low to be swept. Simple. If I'm expecting a buy scenario from gold, I'm expecting this particular liquidity to be swept. Once it's being swept, I see a distribution to take out what? This Asian high as my take profits. The name, what is the name? All the best though. They still on. So that's it. Yeah. So we have this sweep, distribution, and what take out Asian high as TP. Alright? This is my bias for gold. Till now happens. But if this comes first, then the buy happens first. But we must see a shift after the sweep that confirms we are buying before the sell happens. Do you understand that? Second scenario is that it just keeps on selling. It doesn't sweep and shift. If it sweeps and shifts, we are taking it to the Asian high. But if it runs, it continues selling. Do you understand that now? If it sweeps, it must shift to what? Buy. But if it runs, if it closes with the body, we expect a retracement to continue selling. Is those two scenarios clear? Yes. All right. So, are we together? So let's wrap up. I think we are good for today. We have to wrap up now. We don't come. We'll leave it for you. Is it Euro USD or gold? Which one is that? Euro USD or gold? Is it Euro USD or gold you're talking about? Okay, for gold, right? You mean this one? Is this one you're talking about, Mr. Philip? Do you mean this one? Candle range low, daily candle range high, candle range low. This one, right? This is what you're talking about. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's EU. Yeah, so daily candle range high, yeah, is showing a bearish move because of this close and sweep. So we are taking this as a CIT. Okay, so let's do that. So this is going to be our CIT, right? Let's see. High and low. We already at the 50%. Okay. Let's drop down to our lower time frame of 15 minutes. 5 minutes. Okay. So the alternative would then be, let me check what my guy is doing. Okay. So the ought to now be, since this is a CIT of high and low, and we are calling at 50%, we have respected this already. Okay, as Asian high been swept, yes. Asian high has been swept into that POI. 15 minutes other block. Okay. So if this guy closes now, the sell. Okay. So perspective. Yeah. Perspective. Swept of high, swept of low. So we have, even on 4 hours, I'm seeing something on 4 hours. Let me hide my chart. I'm seeing something on 4 hours now. I'm seeing a CIT about to form on 4 hours. But the CIT is not happening for a bullish candle. It's happening for a bearish high being swept. I'm meant to see this candle as a bullish candle. I want to say, but I'm seeing a bearish candle that is sweeping the high. This 4 hours. Okay. This guy supposed to be bullish, not bearish. That's the only challenge. So it's kind of messy and in between. High time frame is saying that we are still bullish. The daily is saying that we are bearish. So it's kind of messy. So let's see. Okay, so I feel so strong also that I'm going to sell to come to this other block. If you're going to sell, I have that feel too. Okay, yeah. and that will be 1.1700. Yeah, 71.1700. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Let's observe price. Let's see how it goes. Because we have a sweep here already, so we expect this to break. So a sweep and a break. Okay, we expect this to break. We expect this to be a break of structure. Are we on the same page now? After a sweep, what do we expect next? A break of structure. After a sweep, we expect that leg to be broken. I repeat, after a sweep, we expect a break of structure. So most likely we're expecting this guy to break, take out this into this another block. So perspective. Exactly. I have time is saying buy. Now this kind of setup, you either just stay away from it or you still just risk it. If there's a confusion in higher time frame and lower time frame, just stay away or just observe what price is gonna do. Because there needs to be an alignment. Higher must say buy, lower must say buy. Higher must say sell, lower must say sell. So it must be a time frame alignment. But if higher is saying buy and lower is saying sell, they're not aligning yet. So the best thing to do is to stay away from when there is a misconception, there's a conflict between the higher time frame and lower time frame. That's the best. Except you want to just gamble and when I mean gamble, I don't mean gamble. I mean you want to just risk it. Do you get now? Yeah. So it's perspective, guys. All right. So we'll stop here for today. We continue rest on the group. So I want to make sure at least I'm putting something out on my YouTube, even if it's 30 minutes or 1 hour. Hope you all learned something today. All right. Keep studying, keep back testing, keep trading, keep reflecting. Don't care about when. We have no business of when, but we know that surely we are getting one step ahead, one step ahead, one step ahead, one step ahead, one step ahead. Let's type on the chat box. I will get it. I will get there. I will get it. I will get there. I will get it. I will get there. That's about our motto as we're ending every call. I will get it. I will get there. I will get it. For me, I always announce to myself 10K days a year. I've done regular 1K days, regular 2K days, regular 3K days. It's a milestone thing. So 10K days are here. 10K days are here. But on the demo account, I've made 13K, but that was a demo account. That was not live. So I've entered the realm. I came back. But live account now, 10K days a year. So this is my own confession. This is my own word to myself. When I mean I will get it, I will get there. I mean for me, catching those snipers, catching those one pip stop loss, catching those 1 to 50s, catching those 1 to 40s. All right, I will get there. I will get it. I will get there. 10K days are here. So what is your own reality? Type your reality. Type your reality. Type yours. Type yours. Type yours. Type yours. Type yours. What is your reality? What do you want to see you're trading? Today is Friday. You might as well just step back and study the price action today, or go back to do your studies. What is your reality? What is your reality? Let's end with that. What are you expecting? Now I'm giving you permission to speak about your outcome, because we are not in the class anymore. We have they're done. So like I said, you once in a while gaze on your outcome, declare it, come back to work. You're not losing off guard completely of your outcome. Once in a while, look at your dreams, look at your goals. I'm getting here. Come back to work. Once in a while, go back to your goals, declare it, visualize